Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to be showing you all how to start a blank application for a 2-year college. Last year we had all students apply to at least 3 schools. So the first one being STC, because that's the community college in our area, and it's a 2-year college. It is a very simple and easy application, and it takes maybe 15 to 20 minutes. That's usually the first application we want everybody to do because it is the easiest and it does not require an essay. The schools that do require essays are usually 4-year colleges, which are like UTRGV, UTSA, UT, Texas A&M. Those do require essays. So when you are ready to start applying for those schools, you want to make sure that you do have an essay already ready. But in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to start a blank application for a 2-year college, which would be STC. And then in the next video, I will show you guys how to go ahead and copy that application to a 4-year like UTRGV or UTSA, Texas A&M Kingsville. And I will also upload a document where it shows the schools that do require essays, because just because it's a 4-year college doesn't necessarily mean that they need a essay. Like Texas A&M Kingsville or Corpus Christi, those schools don't require essays, but they are 4 years. So you could go ahead and copy your STC application to Texas A&M Kingsville the same day that you did your STC application and be done with that application as well, because they don't require an essay. Also, if you do have the essay done, you can have all the applications done in one day just by following this step-by-step tutorial, because it is pretty simple. Once you do one application, the next applications you just copy and paste them, and there'll be maybe 3 or 4 questions that are different from each application, but pretty much everything will already be pre-filled because you already did the work in the first one, okay? And if you guys need any help filling out an application, you can go ahead and either make an appointment with me or Miss Cantu. We will gladly help you guys, or you can email us, text us, so you guys have our information, okay? Okay guys, so once you have either recovered your account or created an account, you will see my account dashboard, and now we are ready to start an application. The first application that we are going to do, which all seniors are required to do, is STC, or South Texas College. It is our community college in the area, and it's just an option that we want every student to be able to have and, just have available to them, okay? So once you're on here, you might see my profile, but you want to make sure you're on the My Applications tab, and then you're going to click Start a New Blank Application Now. And then you're going to see these, it says Start a New Blank Application, and then you're going to see 3 boxes. You're not going to really pay attention to this bottom one because this is a graduate school. So graduate school is after you have graduated from getting a bachelor's degree. So don't really pay attention to this one. But the ones you want to pay attention to are these. Create a 2-year college admissions application, or create a new 4-year university undergraduate admissions application. The 2-year college is going to be for your community colleges and technical schools. So that would be STC, TSTC, or a community college in a different area. Maybe if you're, thinking of moving to Austin, you could do Austin Community College, or if you're going to go to the College Station area, it would be Blinn Community College. Those would all be found in the 2-year college admission application button. The 4-year would be UTSA, UTRGV, Texas A&M, UT. Those would all be found here. But for the sake of this video, we're going to be doing a 2-year college. So go ahead and click there. And then you're going to search for the college. So you can do either or. You don't have to fill out both of them, just one. So we're going to do it by region. So you see Central, Gulf Coast, High Plains, Metroplex. We're going to look for, I believe it's South. Yeah, South region, and it's going to be this one right here, South Texas College, McAllen. If you were going to do Texas Southmost College in Brownsville, you could click that one. If you're going to do Texas State Technical College, which is TSTC, you could do Harlingen as well. But we're going to do STC for this one, okay? And then this little box is going to pop up. It's going to say, are you applying to take college courses to be completed while you are a high school student? dual credit or concurrent enrollment, and you're always going to make sure that says no, okay? Then click continue. Okay guys, so once you have clicked continue, you're going to be brought to this page. It says select a semester. So if you are a senior and you're going to be graduating at the end of the year, you're more than likely going to be picking fall 2021 from this drop-down menu. But if you notice, it's not available. But because the scheduled open date is not until 9/16, which is September 16th, and it's July 29th today, so it's not going to be available for me to apply to and show you guys. But for the sake of the video, I will be clicking fall 2020. It'll be the same exact process. It just, instead of fall 2020, you guys will be clicking fall 2021. If you were going to be a December grad, if you were a senior who's going to be graduating early and you plan on going to college the following semester, so let's say you graduate December and you want to start college that January, you would be clicking spring 2021, okay? It's the same questions, it's just the only thing that's different is what you all click here, okay? So for the sake of the video, we're going to click 2021, but remember, you all will be clicking fall 2021. Okay, so once you get here, it says, please select your major. If you don't see your desired major, check the institution's website. If you cannot find it there, contact the institution for more information. So from here, this is at STC, so they have basically they have a lot, okay? So they have accounting clerk, administration of early childhood programs. You can go through all of them. They have automotive technology, they have firefighters, business, they have computer science, construction, electrician, EMTs, they have graphic arts, they have fine arts, English, engineering, multidisciplinary studies, information systems, law enforcement, marketing. They have it all, really. They have pre-pharmacy, respiratory therapy, sociology, social work. So whichever one you want to study, go ahead and click that one. If you are not sure, there's this one, undecided degree seeking. You can go ahead and click that one, and you can do your first 2 years at STC and just do your basics, okay? But if you know, like, if you know, I want to be I want to be in law enforcement, you can go ahead and click law enforcement, okay? So for this one, we're just going to do history. Let's say you want to be like a history or historian or a history teacher. Go ahead and click that and then click continue, okay? Also, be sure to know that even if you do this application with a certain major, and let's say by the time you graduate you want to change it, you are able to change it. So just, you know, kind of pick something that you're interested in, that you are going to want to actually, you know, learn about. So then once you're here, you're going to click continue to my application. And then it's going to bring you to another page, okay? So this page right here, it's going to show your application ID. That's important. You want to take a picture of that just in case, you know, your application gets lost in, you know, processing or something, or they can't find it. You'll have that ID. They can look that up along with your birthday and name, and they can find your application. Okay, so just like when you are creating an account, like I said, anything with that little red star right there is required. This first question, enter your U.S. Social Security number, doesn't have that red star because some students don't have a Social Security number, but that doesn't mean that you need one in order to complete the application. However, if you do have one, please put it there. And that's only for students who don't have one, okay? So if you do have one, go ahead. I'm just going to put zeros. And you can use this little eye icon as well, just to make sure that you have entered it correctly. When were you born? It should already be pre-filled because we already did that with our account. Most of it should already kind of be filled out. My full legal name is good. Number 4 we don't need it. Number 5, you don't need it as well. Place of birth should already be filled out. Are you a U.S. citizen? Yes, we're good. 8, status as a current U.S. military service member. That doesn't need to be filled out. Number 9, permanent address. That should already be filled out previously since we did our account. Number 10 doesn't need to be filled out. Number 11, the phone numbers do need to be filled out, but they should already be pre-filled because of we already did it. Emergency contact should be good. Just, double check everything. That little red star has it. Student email address, we're good. Number 14 doesn't have to be filled out. 15 doesn't have to be filled out, and neither does 16. Number 17, the Texas conservatorship question. At any time in your life were you placed in foster care or adopted from foster care, you just answer that, yes or no, and then click Save Changes. And it'll take you to the next page. And then you might get like a little error, like this one says, your permanent address cannot be verified as entered. Would you like to try again? I verify, and if you go back to your address and you're like, no, that is my address, then just click I verify. If you notice that it's messed up, click try again. But it's telling me this because I just made up an address, so that's probably why. So I'm just going to click I verify, okay? Please select a permanent address county. Okay, so this one, I missed it. So this one, you're going to put your county. We live in Hidalgo County, so just look for Hidalgo, and then you are good to go. Click Save Changes, and then it'll take you to the next page. Please enter a valid. Okay, so this one, I'm not going to put my social security number because this is not really a real thing, so just go ahead and click Save Changes. And then it'll take you to this page right here, the page 2, or no, it's still page 1. Okay, so this one, you have to click this. Yes, my name and birth date have been saved correctly. Reina Villarreal, 9/5/2000 is the birthday, and then you're just going to click Save Page, and then you'll get to page 2. So, number 1, high school you graduated from or expect to graduate from. You're going to click Find Your High School, and now we're going to put Juarez-Lincoln, like that. School country, it's going to be United States of America. School state is Texas. Texas, and then school city, Mission, and then click Submit. And then you are going to look for this one, Benito Juarez, okay? High school city, okay, so it's going to be La Jolla, not Mission, sorry. But yeah, it's going to be Benito Juarez, and once you click the little school, it'll automatically fill this out. The expected graduation date, you guys would be May 2021. And then if you have gone to another high school, then just click that. If you haven't, don't worry about it. Are you homeschooled? No, you are not homeschooled. Do you have a GED, or it's simply not applicable? Then this number 3, you're going to skip number 3 because you have not gone to college, and then click Save Changes. Number 4, you don't need to answer because okay, so once you click Save Changes, you'll be brought to page number 3. So this one, the only question that you have to answer is going to be this one. Please indicate the primary reason you are attending classes at college, and it's going to be to earn an associate's degree, or if you're doing like the automotive or electrician, then it would be earn a certificate, but most of you will do a associate's degree. And okay, so number 2 is required as well. So this one is going to be high school graduate, okay? Admission basis, high school graduate, reason attending, earn associate's degree, okay? Click Save Changes. It'll take you to page 4, residency information. So this one just basically asks, during the 12 months prior to the term of which you are applying, so that means a year ago, did you attend a public college or university in Texas in the fall or spring? You were in high school, so that would be no. So then you're going to get to these questions. Of what state or country are you a resident of? Texas, so you save that. Keep it the same. And then this one says, did you live or will you have lived in Texas for 36 consecutive months leading up to high school graduation or completion of the GED? So have you lived in Texas for at least 3 years is what it's basically asking. So you put yes. When you began the semester for which you are applying, will you have lived in Texas for the previous 12 months? So when you start college in the fall, will you have lived in Texas for at least a year? Since you have lived for 3 years already, you more than likely have lived in Texas for the previous 12 months. So that one would be yes as well. You're going to click Save and continue to next question. These, it's just kind of like verifying that those are your answers. You click save page and continue with application. This one, it's just a transcript waiver form. So according to the South Texas College admissions policy, for students who seek admission on this basis of high school graduation, an official high school transcript indicating passing scores on the Texas Assessment of Academic Skills, Texas Assessment of Knowledge and Skills test, and the date of graduation must be requested prior to enrollment. So this basically is just saying that they need official transcripts in order for you to enroll at their school. And you just click I acknowledge, save and acknowledge, and then this one, prospective students and parents may visit southtexascollege.edu to view institutional reports and information regarding FERPA, campus safety, and student access. Just save and acknowledge that question. Save and complete this page. So if you had just created your account and you have not verified your account, you have to go to your Gmail, go ahead and sign in. Already here. And so we're gonna go here, email verification, look like this. You're gonna click the link, put the email address, click continue, and then go ahead and go back to this page, just refresh it, and then it'll have your account has been verified, okay? That little notice will only come up if you had just created it. If you already had an account, you have already gone through the verification process. So all three of these boxes must be checked off. This one must say yes, and then you click save and proceed to application submission. Make sure that is checked off. This is just, they're just making sure you know that you are submitting, and then you click submit application now, okay? And boom, it says you have successfully submitted application ID number 913124 for 2-year admissions to South Texas College for fall 2020. This application will be transmitted to South Texas College within the next 2 working days and is no longer modifiable using the site. So that's just letting you know that you cannot make any changes using ApplyTexas. If you need to make changes, you have to go through STC, okay? So you are now done with a 2-year. So you go to My Account Dashboard and you'll see here, App ID, your institution, South Texas College, semester, fall 2020. You will see fall 2021. Type 2-year and its status submitted. If you hadn't submitted it, it would say like page 5 or like whatever page you left off of, okay? And that's how you do a 2-year application, guys.